Okay. And you are a rancher, about 60 miles from the river. So, um, with this executive order, this executive action that is set to be signed later today, what was your initial reaction from hearing that President Biden wants to uh, ban the asylum system from all people crossing over that border, over that Mexico America border illegally?
Well, my first reaction was that it's just something to gain votes for him. He's a little concerned about losing the election to Trump, and I think he's trying to court moderate, middle of the road voters that would want to see a tougher border policy.
Do you think that it's going to make a difference in all at all as to the amount of people that are attempting to come over, or amount of people in the asylum system?
I don't think it will because we've got an element coming across now that the last thing they want to do is go through the asylum process. There's more, oh, just plain outright thieves coming across now, and I I kind of laugh at that figure, 2,500, because that's the ones you count. There's so many slipping in that they don't know about, and on a daily basis, I see Border Patrol all over the ranch tracking groups, individuals, and they, I wouldn't want to guess how many they catch, but it's probably less than 50%.
And how frustrating is that seeing, this process, they're trying to, catch as many people as they can, but they can't catch everyone. How frustrating has that been for you and, ranchers like yourself?
It's created problems for us. I have three, four trailer houses on the ranch, and every one of them's been broken into at least twice over the last 2 years. Um, Gates are left open, water sources destroyed, bailout situations run through the fences. So it's incurred quite a bit of expense for not only me, but all ranchers. And I understand there is a bill that's in process of being passed that will, I think, pay for a little of these damages that we have done. I don't know too much about it yet, but it's something we've lived with for quite a few years now.
So what do you think needs to be done? If not this, what else can be done to sort of help you guys and help other, Border Patrol and other Americans that are looking to sort of end this process that they've been struggling with for years?
One thing that I've mentioned before, and we've talked about it here, there used to be a Bracero program that was between Mexico and the United States back in the middle 50s, where if anybody wanted to work, they would enter the United States legally through this program. And it was mostly agricultural work, but I don't know why you couldn't do it for other types of work also. But these people came in, they worked, they did a good job, they sent money home to their families, and when the work was finished, they went home. Now, no one is thinking about trying to do that again, but it's something that possibly should be looked at because it would alleviate a lot of the problems. And I don't think a lot of these people, most of them don't want to be citizens. They don't want to vote. They just want to earn a living for their families. And that's the main thing they're looking to do. But I don't know. Maybe it needs to be brought back again.
Okay. Final question here. What would you tell both parties in regards to this crisis? And what are you telling them in regards to them coming up with a solution together so that they can make actual difference?
Well, to begin with, you don't make a political point out of this. You don't make the issue a political one. You make it a humanitarian issue, and you try to find ways to help the people if you can to stop the ones that, a common occurrence on a weekly basis. The Border Patrol puts in the newspaper at home the number of people that sexual predators or any of them that have committed bad felons that have been caught again. Keep those people out. Now, the laws I understand are already on the books, but it's just nobody really wants to enforce them. It's become such a hot potato issue that you don't want to look like the real bad guy when you're doing what needs to be done. But it needs to become an issue that both parties get behind in some form or fashion.
Absolutely. Well, that was the last question I had for you, boss. Is there anything else that you feel that we miss that should be talked about?
Well, you know, like I said, there is a humanitarian issue here, and we have, particularly in the summertime when it gets hot, and back during the COVID days, you find bodies quite frequently, and small children abandoned, and there are issues that are heartrending, and we just need to take care of those. And uh, you know, when you see a dead girl out there on your ranch, as I have, and she had no ID because the people she was traveling with took that with them as well as her shoes. It's hard. It's a tough situation.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you taking the time doing this with me.
Okay, you're welcome, Ethan. Anytime.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good day.